Alright, man. Dumbass here. And I just entered Nightmare mode. So... I shall purge this land of the shadow. Or little ice fox shall, anyway. And check this out. My res are crap now, man. And that is horrible. Oh, wow. Already a unique. But yeah, I'm going to try out the den here. But Javazans, man, if you do it right, if you wait until like 40, 45, and you go to Nightmare mode, you are going to kick so much ass. I mean, you barely run into light immunes, as far as I remember. And if you do, you can stab the shit out of them anyway with Jab, which is a 1-point wonder. I use Jab all the time, man, in Hell. Chaos Sanctuary against the little wraiths, the light immune wraiths and stuff like that. Let's see, level 46. The res are freaking horrible right now. But a Nightmare is such a breeze, man. And it's exciting because you can actually find some, sometimes even endgame gear. You know, you could find Titan's Revenge in here. Now, I've mentioned it in my past video, I've already attained a Titan's Revenge. I traded Triangul's gloves for them. See, I got that, I got lore, I got that, some IK. Yeah, Scholar's Ire. I have some pretty good stuff, you know, for a noob hardcore character. But the thing about it is, the rewarding thing about playing Nightmare is, like I said, you can really find some endgame gear here. Like in a Javazan, for instance. Or you could find a Ravenfrost ring. You could find Cat's Eye Amulet, High Lord's Amulet, whichever you prefer. Endgame amulets, man. Methinks. You could find Titan's Revenge. There's another thing I had in mind you could find. I don't think you could find a Storm Shield. You could find a lot of useful runes, obviously. You could find Razor Tail Belt. You can find Thunder God's Belt. Both are endgame belts for Amazons, in me's opinion. So in Nightmare alone, you can find your endgame belt, an endgame ring, endgame weapon, potentially endgame gloves. If you want the rare 20 increased attack speed 2 to Java skills, you could find your endgame gloves here as well. And you could find frickin' Stone of Jordan. You could find endgame amulets, like I said. Now with my Sorceress, man, I didn't even know this was possible. But apparently it is. In Nightmare with my Sorceress, I found Talrasha's Amulet. Or wait, I think that was with my Assassin. Yeah, Talrasha's Amulet, dude. Like a level 63 item or something like that. I didn't even know that that shit could fall from Endariel and Nightmare. You can look this stuff up on like the Ariat Summit website, but I just didn't know that that could fall. That's crazy, man. That's a freaking awesome amulet. But just as I've mentioned, you can find so much of your endgame stuff in Nightmare. Most of which starting in even Act 1. And you can breeze through shit if you build your Javazan right. Just build one like Iceman's. Ain't that hard. Where the hell is this little guy? Isn't this a bitch? This happens to me... There he is. Almost all the time. There's frickin' one monster left. I do have a Sorceress, actually, in a hardcore. She's only level 9. I also have an Assassin who's level 75 or so, and a Sorceress level 9. And this character. So I've been giving my little Sorky some stuff. I don't think she needs this, though. But anyway. Yeah, it's amazing how much awesome stuff you can find in Nightmare. Body armor, well, I guess you could find almost your endgame body armor as well, because I like making treachery. Was what I kind of plan to do with this hardcore, just for the attack speed. And the fade is nice as well. That's only a Lem rune. You know, that can fall in any act in Nightmare. 30s armor, you might be harder to come by if you want the elite ones, but you could find any other 30s armor. A exceptional one if you want. You could go with that for a while. Helm, well, like to use either Shaco or Griffin's Eye. So, Shaco and Nightmare, can it follow Nightmare? I just want you guys to answer that in the comments below. I'm not sure if Shaco can follow Nightmare. I'm pretty sure it could fall in like Act 5 or Bell. But I don't know that for certain. Maybe even sooner. It's probably highly unlikely, but I think it still can fall. Because it's an elite item, of course. But anyway. There you have it, the Den of Evil Nightmare. And it's a frickin' breeze, man. So I'm going to run through more of the game and more videos to come on this, as well as my assassin. So like this video, and I appreciate my patrons. Thank you for your support. And if you want to become a patron, click the link in the description below. I'm the Iceman. Peace be with you.